Happy Halloween!
God damn it.
You asked.
I was expecting literally anything.
Happy Halloween, everybody!
Happy Halloween. So, can we spoil the FNAF movie now?
No!
I
It's not even been out a week.
Can I at least talk about how Abby's clearly autistic?
Sure, we could talk. This could be the FNAF episode now, okay?
Okay, so Abby is clearly, like, autistic, and they're not even hiding it. They even have they even have a character who is sort of like this bitch person that doesn't really understand mental illnesses and just calls her a weird mentally ill child. Yeah, no, that is just her being autistic and the adults in her life not knowing what the fuck autism is.
I mean, now to be fair, or no, to be fair to FNAF, not the lady. Screw the lady. Um, like, a lot of autistic people like FNAF.
Yeah, no.
Like, that's a thing. And like I remember this post from like this is a Tumblr post from like a decade ago at this point. But I remember seeing a post where it's like, yeah, I have a job where I work with like special needs kids. And I remember one time I was seeing this little kid and like the therapists and like the parents had like no idea what to do with him because he was having all these strange drawings of these weird creatures. And so I sat down and talked with him. And like it's like, oh, are you drawing Bonnie? And his face just lit up because he's been drawing FNAF characters the whole time and no one knew what it was. They just thought this weird kid was having these weird imaginary friends and weird visions. Nah, man, kid just liked FNAF. And so he got to bond with this person because she was like, oh, I know what you're obsessed with. And he actually got to open up.
Yeah, and like I I love that. Like
Right?
and like um I love like at least in my head canon Abby being autistic because th- even if she wasn't meant to be, the kid that they got to play her pulls off autism very well. Hell,
I would not.
maybe the kid that got to play her actually is autistic. Who knows?
She clearly has autistic vibes, and
Yeah,
it's fine.
like that
Like,
scene where she was like, "I don't want to go to Aunt's house. She smells like cigarettes." And then she immediately responded with, "Don't laugh. It's not funny." Like I actually felt that because I like there were because like growing up, I would not want to go to people's houses if they smelled like cigarettes, and I was like treated as if I was crazy for it, or people just found it funny, as if I was a kid joking. But I I could not handle the smell.
oh, I mean, that's something I just hate too. The smell of cigarettes is terrible, but um, no, like some of her tendencies, it very fits. And because again, it's not like we can officially diagnose unless a character explicitly states. But it's
No, we can
but
diagnose,
that
but
just
it just won't be official.
right. Like we can't officially diagnose a character, but like when the signs are there, it's all you can do is headcanon.
Yeah,
Um, and for her,
it just
it
fits.
fits.
Also, like
No,
she just like has like shutdowns a lot throughout the movie as well,
right?
which is, again, major autism vibes there.
No, she's nice. The movie was so nice. Oh, and then so something
I am
funny.
getting fucked up.
Um, I I made a FNAF song playlist of like some of those FNAF fan songs that came out like in 2015 for like the car ride to and from the theater. But what's funny with that is in said car ride, I was talking with my like friend, and unlike Fred and I, she knows like
One
next
thing
to
about
nothing
FNAF.
of FNAF. Like, she watched MatPat series up until like
Sister location.
FNAF 4. Like watched FNAF 4 and then stopped.
I
She
thought she
didn't
said
really
sister
watch
location.
like well she didn't watch Sister Location.
Ah, okay.
Like she saw that they came out, but like she does not know Sister Location. She does not know anything post. But I got
Yo,
recommended a
Olimar's
video.
back.
Oh, except it's not.
It's Olimar.
No,
Oh.
I said in a previous video, if I may. Whilst attempting to create my homunculus, I discovered a strange formation of white crystal growing on the subject. What is it? A sign at long last that my studies are progressing? I must observe it diligently to learn all I can. The crystal I discovered appears to be multiplying. Slowly, its corruption spreads through the cadaver I chose as a subject. It is a marvelous substance, neither entirely a liquid nor a solid. As soon as I have enough, I shall begin experiments to discover its other properties.
Oh, I thought you were going to end with her laugh. There we go. Finally,
I
a
love
save
her.
room. Now we can get fucked up and not have to go all the way back.
Woo. But yeah, uh, so I got recommended a video, and it was just a very quick summary of the entirety of FNAF in 8 hours and 47 minutes.
You know, the quickest you can ever get through FNAF.
And so I jokingly sent it to her. I jokingly sent it to Fred because it's just like who's gonna watch it? She's been watching it. Like even after the movie, like before the movie, like I sent it the night before we went to go see it, and so she made it like 2.5 hours in. Like, so she got to like up to FNAF 4 in the video. She's still watching it afterwards. Like she's like, I need to know this lore now.
So then I sent her a video today. Uh, for anyone who doesn't know, there's this new-ish FNAF tuber named id Fantasy, ID Fantasy. Highly recommend checking her out. She's really nice. But anyway, I sent her sent Legate's friend a video from ID Fantasy discussing why the books are actually important.
Alfred?
Oh, hello.
Why are you here?
Oh gosh, what's this actor's name?
That fool of an apprentice should have
Doug
stayed out of this.
Bowser.
Christopher Swindle. Hello.
Christopher Swindle.
I just know him as
After all
Arthur
the terrible
Rimbaud,
things you've done?
which that's who I got on the thumbnail
All
for
that is
him.
in the past.
Tee
I'll now
Fair
be
enough.
defending my actions to you.
Don't I deserve it?
because I'm a Bungo Stray Dogs degenerate. But
Enough, child. I am here for the book.
no,
Jeeble
oh, what
has
was it?
the book.
What are you talking
No,
about?
it's so she's getting into the lore, and she was talking to me. It was funny because she's like, actually, FNAF 1 didn't take place in 1993, and I'm like, oh. She's like, well, yeah, because the paycheck in FNAF 2 came out on a Thursday in 1987. And if you actually mapped that the paychecks come out on a Thursday, it would actually be that it takes place in 1992 because the dates align with it being on a Thursday and not a Friday, like it would be in 93. I was like, oh, interesting.
Huh.
And then because
Let anyone touch that tome.
then she was also like, yeah, Fazbear Frights, that was like 2010 or 2005. And it's like, oh, really? Because like, yeah, it came out 30 years after the original restaurant, not the FNAF 1 location. I'm like, really? Like, what's this video cooking? Because I thought this was the year FNAF 3 took place.
Huh. I need to actually watch this fucking video now.
Right? Because, like, I thought that
Bye,
FNAF 3
Alfred.
took place 30 years after the original game, like the first FNAF game. Leading, and if the first one took place in 1993, Fazbear Frights would be in 2023. But apparently not. But actually, that makes sense though, because in a weird way, because if Security Breach is supposed to take place in like 2025 or 2026, then having literally FNAF 3 Pizzeria Simulator all like take place in the two, and then everything leading up to the Pizzaplex happened in just 2 years. That's a huge stretch.
Yeah.
It's a huge stretch. But
So now I have to stop Alfred too.
right, so part of me, I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh, and no, when she got to FNAF 4, literally the FNAF 4 section opened up with the guy saying why he hates the Dream Theory and why the Dream Theory is stupid. Which is like, poor Matt Pat.
Here's the thing. It was really building up to Dream Theory being real for a while with when it came to FNAF World.
Right, FNAF World really did help make it seem like a dream.
Which I
That's
feel
actually a really valid point.
like I feel like it originally was supposed to be Dream Theory, but then Scott saw everybody's reactions to it, so he changed it. Because he did say that he retconned the series several times.
Right. And another thing too is, believe it or not, Dream Theory, like amongst theorists, is actually becoming quite more and more accepted as canon.
Really?
Or like, because in this new era of FNAF, like, how much of the original games is actually true in the lore of Security Breach? Because again, in Help Wanted, it was talking about, it's like, oh yeah, this rogue indie game developer. But like, the stories came from somewhere. And so it's like, maybe they truly actually were
Also,
a dream.
Also, this is just a side tangent. There are legitimately people who think Matt Pat and Scott Cawthon hate each other. And I find that hilarious. Because I was watching a video last night about these two people discussing how, like, their review of the FNAF movie. And they're like, yeah, I'm surprised Matt Pat actually made it in, considering how him and Scott absolutely hate each other.
No. My god, are you kidding me? They're both giving each other so much money.
And then, like, one of them was like, yeah, no, apparently, like, they hate each other because Scott had to change the entire plot line of Security Breach because Matt Pat predicted everything correctly. And it's like, no!
He didn't do that!
He did it!
Did that.
Yeah! It's just funny to me how misinformation like that spreads. Even amongst people that know, that have actually met Matt.
No, gosh, they're giving each other money. Every time a new game comes out, and Matt Pat makes a video on it, the new game is material for Matt Pat to make a video, which revenue. But then in turn, Matt Pat making a video of it, publicity, which can lead to revenue.
Yeah.
Because for some people, oh my gosh, hey, new FNAF stuff's out. I didn't know that, but Matt Pat told me. Boom.
Okay, is this one all marked?
Expands the audience. Oh, fine.
Several months have passed since I wandered into the castle. I've managed to survive thus far by rummaging through treasure chests without the monsters taking notice. Will I find something palatable today? For once, I'd like to crack open a chest and find a mouth-watering hunk of meat.
That's a reference to the original Castlevania, right?
Wall meat, probably.
But anyway, yeah, no, like, Evil Moon.
You know what's so funny with this?
What?
In, like, the original version of the game, because, like, I got it, like, day one. This room wasn't like this.
Really?
This room was just a normal garden room.
Huh.
like with the normal color ambiance and everything. So when they're like, go find a place with the moon, I'm like, where the heck do I go?
Ah,
And
so
I'm,
that's
like,
why they
wandering-
changed it.
And I'm like wandering every square inch of this castle
Fair enough. Good thing
until
they
I
changed it.
eventually, until I eventually found it. But it was my
You want to know
gosh.
something funny? By the time I played this game, they had already changed that. I still couldn't
Yeah.
find it.
Well, to be fair, you might not have been able to see that it was red.
Because, you know, it's red is what was suspicious about it, not the fact that there was a big glowing moon right in front of my face.
There's other rooms with the moon being big and glowy. It's just glowing white, but you can't quite tell that it's red.
I can
because
tell the difference
colorblind.
between I can tell the difference between red and white. I can see the fucking American flag.
Can you?
Yes.
Oh, did you just? Oh, you fucked up.
Jojo, pose.
You didn't do the second pose.
Fine.
There we go.
Now we can move on with the game.
Right.
Ow.
No, like, yeah, Dawko was the one that won the interview with Scott. Like, Matt Pat hasn't actually gotten to do an interview with Scott like that.
Which, honestly, I think
But-
that's for the best, because Scott and Matt in the same room would literally cause the world to implode on stuff like the Watergate.
Honestly, I love the conspiracy theory that Scott and Matt are the same person.
I want that to
love
be.
that
I
theory.
wanted. Okay, I want an anime. Okay, where this game theorist and a game developer are like locked in an internal struggle, only for for the plot twist to be he was
Oh,
the
it's like
game
a Dr.
developer.
Jekyll, Mr. Hyde
Yes,
situation?
that. But it's basically
Perfect.
Matt and Scott.
That'd be so funny. Oh my gosh, actually, now I'm thinking it would be cool if he would be like a detective. Like a murder
Yes.
mystery detective. Oh, that'd be fun. A
And then
detective
like he
unknowingly
reveals
committing
a
every
voice
crime.
line. Well, the reveal is like through a voice message and it says, "You want to know who I am? Turn around." He turns around and there's just a standing mirror
mirror.
there. Yes.
Ah,
It would be so fucking campy, but I want it.
right.
The moon's haunted.
sounds so
What?
fun.
The moon's haunted. Load shotgun.
Oh, yeah. Go grab your shotgun. You have one.
You're right. No, this is a pistol.
Ah, poop.
Yeah, another
Soon.
shotgun. So
Stab yourself instead.
so as you know, I've gotten into the Soulsborne games, right? And so I was watching this guy who does a video where he'll fight a boss in the Soulsborne series and do a character analysis on the boss afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And for his Bloodborne series, it's funny because it started out with, yeah, no, I think that what they're trying to do is make allegories to mental health. Then by the end of the series, he was like, the moon's fucking haunted. We're going to fight the moon.
Perfect.
And he wasn't fucking wrong either. That's the thing. By the end of the series, you have to fight the moon presence, which is literally the spirit that possesses the moon. So basically you.
Yay!
Because,
Poor UA. She didn't deserve that.
I mean, you put your chaotic realm inside of UA.
I didn't.
Then who
Yeah,
did?
you need to go back.
But who put the chaotic realm in UA? No, I didn't discover it. I'll use a waste stone.
Oh, I thought that unlocked it. I thought that unlocked it. Huh. I mean, there was a save room right there too.
True, but this way I can also craft shit.
Fair enough. 'Cause you're out of potions.
Yes, I am very much out of potions.
But
Staying
I guess,
so,
yeah,
how could it
there's a lot of stuff with FNAF that's just
I'll go
fun.
with this.
Um,
be? There, all done.
like, I watched the video recently. It was about, like, why everyone hates Matt Pat's theory videos. Did you see that one?
I did not.
So Matt Pat's most recent FNAF theory is why everyone hates. It's like, why do you guys hate my FNAF theories so much? And it was an interesting analysis because it was kind of doing like, oh, I forgot the Myers-Briggs personality test thing. He had everyone like because Matt Pat's starting to like use his huge fan base to do surveys, and it's honestly so fun. Like every time I see that one of his channels is doing a survey, I'm like, heck yeah, I'll do
go
it.
with this.
Like let me be a Matt Pat statistic. But oh no.
Johannes,
It started when the
Well,
alchemist
oh no,
Hey!
what? Oh, bless you.
guild members so they
Thank
warned
you.
but people,
you mean
yes.
I thought you
I
said,
was-
oh no, for
yeah,
what I
he-
was doing.
No, I had to sneeze.
Because I just crafted something with 8 Bitcoin.
Why?
Big sword that does holy damage.
I never used those.
what are you looking to buy?
Oh. Yeah, I forgot. You're wasteful because you don't use items. You are a fucking dragon.
My secret. Oh right, but so you had everyone do the Myers-Briggs personality test,
Thank
and part of it that like I guess a parallel or something that they noticed that aligned and kind of really like fit with the survey is the different ways of like interpreting information is what people do not like with the theories. Cause in like Ruin, Security Breach Ruin, like if you like with the Glamrock Bonnie plush, like the description of it is Dad never told me what happened to Glamrock Bonnie. And so if you retake it as literally, the literal interpretation would then be like what Cassie does not know what happened to Glamrock Bonnie. But if you interpret things, like if you go on a different level, it's like, well, the Monty plushie says he's hard to look at, and there's nothing really physically characteristically hard to look at about Monty. So perhaps she knows what happened to Bonnie, and that's why Monty's hard to look at. And that's what Matt Pat would present. It's like, yeah, she knows because Monty's hard to look at. But then people be like, Matt Pat, you're lying right now, because the Bonnie description is literally her dad never told her. So by saying she knows, you are lying. It's like, no, her dad might never have told her, but she could have found out another way.
Yeah.
And so it's those two different like interpretation methods. And he's like, apparently that's why people aren't liking my theories, because the literal approach, like with interpretation type of deal, like I don't know the proper terminology names.
Literal versus lateral thinking.
It's there's different Myers-Briggs terminology for it. I don't remember. I don't care about that assessment that much. But most people take it literally, whereas the theorist mentality is, you know,
Stop right there.
exploring further, like
Snake!
reading between the lines.
Snake?
I knew it.
Snake!
All right, yeah, that's why he's on the thumbnail, everybody.
I am your execution.
What's so funny with him is apparently like before this game came out, because like that was a goal, that was a fun goal, was to have him be a voice actor in this game,
I love that.
and everyone thought he was Jeeble.
He could have been
Everyone
Jeeble.
thought he was going to be Jeeble, and then it was just like, yeah, actually, I'm a character we haven't seen yet. I'm Zangetsu.
Fuck.
It's actually kind of funny enough. They literally like announced the English cast, I think, before they even did the Japanese one.
Really?
Yeah, because like I've I have followed like the official Bloodstained account on YouTube for like literally ever since the project started on Kickstarter, and I don't know. I'm happy for them.
I am too.
Pop, they're they're popping off.
Ow.
Oh my gosh, you spent a lot of money on potions.
I did.
Which one do you have?
Yes.
Do you have money?
Yes. Some.
Like 5?
Listen, money isn't important when I'm fighting a boss.
See, I would rather.
You see,
just
luck
die
wasn't
over and
important
over
in
again.
Castlevania. Money's not important in Bloodstained.
What are you talking about? Money's not important in Castlevania.
No,
You spent all of it on
no,
potions anyway.
luck wasn't important in Castlevania.
Okay, whatever. I'm not talking about luck. I'm talking about money.
Yeah, no, luck wasn't important in Castlevania, so money's not important in Bloodstained.
So luck's important in Bloodstained then?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, I just needed to dissect your comedy bit here.
There is
Got
no
it.
comedy. This is 100% serious. When have I ever been
No,
funny?
this is... It's so sad.
I'm too autism to be funny.
See, autism can make funny.
Not according to the well-beloved researcher group known as Autism Speaks. Burn down the nearest Autism Speaks building near you.
Well, I don't know if we can encourage arson.
Okay, fine. Launch a firework
support Autism
next
Speaks.
door, and if it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Don't support Autism Speaks, because they're not really speaking for people
Yeah,
with autism.
support Dominique, and I love Dominique.
Don't support Dominique.
You're right, I forgot. I forgot. Completely forgot. Don't support Dominique.
Support Zangetsu.
Yeah, support Genzetsu. Man needs a haircut and a bath. Man needs a bath. That's not hair gel. That's just grease. That is 100%
that's
grease.
still grease. And as for Dominique, like, no nun. You cannot tell me. You know what she is? I don't think she's with the church. I think they needed an exorcist and they had a limited budget. And a paycheck's a paycheck. So she went to her nearest spirit Halloween and picked up a nun costume, put some tights on underneath it so she could at least have pants, and bam, budget nun.
She is hot, though.
Really?
Support Bloodless.
Many of our friends perished for similar
They don't know who she is yet.
You're right.
And do I look as weak? Look closer.
Support
I mean,
Odie.
you do look weak. You're not. There's no armor underneath you, girl.
Do your
You
job,
look very weak.
Zangetsu. You need to put a stop to Alfred.
And I will.
Poor Alfred.
But you listen to me, Shardbinder. If you value your life, then
If you like these games, or if you like this game, Curse of the Moon is honestly a lot of fun. Like, I suck at the original type of Castlevania style, but they have like an easy mode for it, and they're fun. You build a rocket ship and go to space. Like,
I love that.
it's fun. You get a robot dog.
Apologize for my acquaintance. Pay it no mind.
But
I've
that's in
been
a
through
second.
worse.
The
I
first
also
one's
love
still-
Erica Lindbeck.
I
Oh,
want
Erica
you to
Lindbeck's
know that
awesome.
I trust you, Miriam, and nothing anyone says could ever sway that trust.
Dominique, I don't trust your legitimateness as a nun.
Dominique, you stabbed Yoko!
Zangetsu
Also,
is
she's a
demon
shopkeeper.
hunter
She's doing that for
from the
profit.
land.
You'd think she's
Perhaps
really
you
giving
know
that to the church.
Demons robbed him of everything
No,
he
she's
possessed,
giving that to fun
and
to
he's
buy a new camera
despised
for her
everything to
OnlyFans.
do with them since.
She does have. She literally does have the camera set up in her shop.
Yeah,
I saw it for myself. I could tell he was holding back, but
she just needs to
Only
buy all
angles.
the silver.
regardless. Maybe it was a
Her
lack
only
of
ankles,
conviction that
her
dulled his
only
brain.
knees,
Well, I'll be
because
off
it's
then.
the
She-
1700s.
No, her OnlyFans is just of Galapagangers.
Ew. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna make the comment yet. If we ever play this game further, I will make a comment. But I just have some thoughts about Dominique.
No, make the comment. I want to hear it.
No, I don't want to spoil.
I want to hear it.
I will later, once this is done. But were we talking about FNAF before that fight happened?
Yes.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about. It wasn't about FNAF. Oh yeah, it was about the literal thinking of the community
Right,
versus
yeah.
the theorist.
So that was Matt Pat's theory about like why people aren't liking his FNAF theories as much recently, and it was interesting to know. Or it's like it's not just him, because apparently like all across the board with FNAF theorists, like they're being attacked, like and they're being called like stupid and like nonsensical with their theories.
And
It's like, wow, these theorists are really jumping the shark right now. It's like, no,
at the same time,
theorizing.
anybody who attacks a FNAF theorist for their ideas, what are your ideas? Because like a lot of them
Right.
just
No,
like
that-
a lot of them are just keyboard warriors and say, no, that's not what it is, you idiot, without like backing it up.
Right. No, I would love it if you disagree. Oh, you should equip that one.
Don't they automatically equip? Yeah.
Oh, they do. I forgot they do in this game. No, if you got a different theory, post it, cite your evidence, and let's be part of the team. Be part of the community.
That's literally how ID Fantasy got her start. She disagreed with Matt's theories, so she made a channel where she, built off of Matt's theories, but in a different direction.
Right, and part of the thing too with like John, like from FNAF, with his videos, is when they were doing like the little personality test analysis thing, his was apparently like the literal approach, and he like at least when it started, and he got this like Matt Pat got to see some like stuff with it live in time because they were talking about like Michael's speech at the end of Sister Location, where like, "Father, it's me, Michael. I'm going to come find you." Like that line, and like Tom, who was also there with them, had like a completely different interpretation of it. While John was just like, "No, that's literally what he's saying. Like, he's going to go find his father." And so John can offer a different take. Now, since then, apparently, his Myers-Briggs test has gone more towards the analytical side. Because again, the Myers-Briggs personality test it's not like scientific. And personalities are fluid, but it's like
Just like my gender.
Right, but just how the theorizing community works is you need to think beyond the literal. Oh, is it? Is it episode?
Yeah, we're at 30 minutes, unfortunately.
Fair enough.
So the point
Happy
of the
Halloween,
story
everybody.
is, yeah, happy Halloween. Point of the story is, go watch the FNAF movie, and then go see Markiplier's Iron Lung. I'm excited for that. Whenever that comes
Is it
out,
out? No, you can't yet.
go
Not even
see it.
out.
Build a fucking time machine right the fuck now. Go see it, and then go back in time. Go back to the time just after you left, and then wait till it comes out again. But then actually go see it again. Go see it with your future self.
No, honestly, if you have a time machine, go back in time to when Scott's making FNAF 4 and ask him what's in the box.
Yes, do that too.
that's
But
the
also
proper
go-
use of a time machine at this point.
But also go and see Iron Lung with yourself. With your future self. Hell, pick
Go
up your
give your past self a hug.
go pick up your past self and take your past self to go watch Iron Lung with your future self. And then take your future self back in time to watch the FNAF movie again.
Perfect.
Anyway,
Happy Halloween.
happy Halloween. We'll see you guys in the next video, whatever that is.
Ta-ta.
Bye-bye.